Many of you guys on my other social media have been asking me to do this video, so I'm definitely just gonna go ahead and talk about my first year at Howard University as a freshman and how well it went, my ups, my downs, and everything. So for those who don't know me, I am a biology pre-med major from Chicago, Illinois, and I am HU21. I lived in Drew Hall. Drew Hall? Yeah. If you ain't say you know and you live in Drew Hall or you been in Drew Hall, you're fake. Anyways, I consider my freshman year to be pretty decent because I did a lot of organizations while I was at Howard. I did Howard cheer. This is my cheer bag. See my name? It's my favorite bag, by the way. I also did Drew Dance, which is my dance team from my dorm, which was basically we competed for this competition called Res Fest. Y'all find out more about it once y'all get to Howard. I'm not gonna really go into that, but I also did Models of the Mecca, and Models of the Mecca is my modeling team. It's consisted of HU21. We just started now branching out to other years, so now we're accepting HU20, HU19, HU18, and HU22 coming in. So for y'all that's watching HU22 that y'all want to model, y'all think about modeling, but you don't know if you want to do it, just go ahead and come down to our meeting we're gonna have when we get back, man. It's gonna be real dope. If you seen a promo video online, you already know that we're finna make moves this year. So let's talk about my orgs anyway. So I did cheer. I started doing cheer when I had to go to the tryouts in August. I made the team and I was on White Squad. And White Squad is basically the newbies or the people who still have to learn all the material, because Blue Squad, you have to know all the material to get on. So I was on White Squad at the time, and I would have practice in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and my coach told us that we were supposed to condition. Now I know that my other teammates didn't really care about conditioning, or some people probably didn't condition, but I decided to do that. So after my class, cause on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I would have class till 1 p.m. and then the rest of the day I was free. So after class, I would always go back to my dorm, get my clothes, and then go running at the track at Banneker. And Banneker, guys, is right next to Howard, so it's like a 5-minute walk from your dorm, wherever you stay at. So yeah, I used to work out at Banneker, go running, go do strength training, and then I'll go eat. And then I had night practice, and that was mandatory for White Squad because that was for the people, like I said, if you don't know the material, and because we were new and we were just coming in, we automatically did not know the material. So we would have to go to night practice every night each week from Monday through Friday. Actually, I don't think we had Fridays. I think it was Monday through Thursday, but we had it every night, 7 to 9, sometimes 6, sometimes later. But yeah, so cheerleading was, I love cheer. That's my baby. I feel like cheer's definitely opened some doors for me that I probably wouldn't have had right now. A lot of people know me for one because at the time I was the only male cheerleader. When we first started, I had a teammate who was also male, but he had to leave for some personal reasons. So I became just the only male cheerleader at Howard. So I kind of knew that people was going to naturally just know me because I was at all the football games. I was at all my basketball games. And so yeah, I feel like cheer definitely opened the door for me because a lot of people know me. And people will come up to me and they're like, oh my God, you cheer so good. And I never let it get to my head. So I just oh, thank you so much and all that stuff. Because you don't never want to be cocky. You don't never want to give off that, or that you're a cocky person, or you think you're better than people, or you think, yeah, I know, just stay cool. But, so yeah, I did cheer. And cheer went up until March. Now, the one thing I do love about cheer is the fact that we did travel. Now, I didn't travel as much as Blue Squad did, but Blue Squad, they went to Las Vegas, they went to Delaware. Last year, I was fortunate enough to go with Blue Squad to go to the MEAC basketball tournament, which is in Virginia. And we was out there for about 3 days and paid for everything. We was staying up in some nice hotels. I had my room to myself, and it was 2 beds. So I had myself in one bed and all my other stuff in the other bed. So I wouldn't have to get off the floor. We was living like royalty for 3 whole days. And it had a pool. And my coach took us out to lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Come on, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, so that's one of the things I love about cheer. We get to travel and we get to cheer at games and stuff. We get to meet other cheerleaders. I met some of the other cheerleaders from different schools like FAMU, Morgan State, Hampton, of course, but we don't care about Hampton. They ain't on us. But anyway, so that's cheerleading. And I can answer any more questions if y'all want to like DM me or whatever about cheer, if you want to join cheer or whatever. Trials will be in August, so just be ready. Wish y'all luck. But my next org, Drew Dance. Now, Drew Dance, like I said, that was Res Fest. So for Res Fest, you have 3 categories. You have stroll, you have dance, and you have step. Now, I did dance. I first tried out at stroll, but then I didn't make it, so I made dance. And then like dance, we kind of started up late, so it wasn't really it was kind of nerve-wracking to do a dance because we would have practice every day, and on top of that I also had cheer practice in the mornings, so sometimes we wouldn't get out to like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the evening, and then like I would have to wake up a few hours later just to go to cheer. So I was literally like the whole second semester I was stressed out because I didn't know what I was going to do, honestly, because it was just hard to juggle both of those. Because when I first started dance, cheer was kind of ending a little bit because like I no longer had to do night practice no more because we learned all the material. So I had my nights back to myself, but then as soon as I got my nights back to myself, I had to go back to dance because dance kind of started back up second semester. So I had to start going to practice at nighttime. So it was right back to normal on like my first semester. So that was kind of you know, slowly killing me a little bit because, you know, finals, midterms was coming up, and like I broke my wrist for cheer, so I couldn't like take my finals. Like it was just a whole bunch of mess. But so dance was kind of dope. I loved it because I'm definitely close to my bros. Like all my teammates were definitely close, and some of my coaches were really close, so I talked to them on a daily basis. We're definitely coming back harder this year with the competition because we definitely could have tweaked a few things, but it's okay because everything's a learning experience. So I'm the captain. I'm the coach for this year of Drew Dance 2018-2019. I'm not the only coach, so there's gonna be other coaches there. We're still deciding that, but for now, I'm one of the coaches, just to let y'all know. So if you do decide to do Drew Dance, you're gonna be dealing with me, so be ready. But yeah, I love dance, honestly, because like I said, I have a really good bond with my bros, and now we literally like hang out 24/7 after like competition. We had to see each other no more. We still hung out. We still like did things, went to parties together, you feel me? And that's kind of what I want to do this year. But I'm not going to display all my secrets for this year because Quad and CHN and Annex and they listening. Now, other than that, my next org, Models of the Mecca. Now, sorry y'all, I thought somebody was staring at me. Models of the Mecca. Models of the Mecca, that's my modeling team. It's consisted of HU21. The coaches at the time were 3 people. It was Deontay, Deja, and Peyton. And those were the 3 people who kind of really started it up out of 150 Bison. 150 Bison was also made by HU21. And Models of the Mecca was branched off from H150 Bison. And how it started out was, how I got into it was like me and Deontay was like on the same floor, and we both tried out for show together. So Deontay was like, yo, like you should do the model call. And I wanted to do it, but I wasn't really sure of it because at the time I was kind of bigger than a lot of people, and I just cut my hair. So my hair was like really short. I'll draw some pictures, but my hair is like really short when I first cut it. And I don't really feel comfortable because I kind of felt ugly with my short hair because I just don't like to have short hair. That's just me. But so I was like, nah, I'm straight. Like, I don't want to do it. And then Deontay kept sending me like invites. Like, he was like, man, just do it. I promise you, you gonna like it. So I did it. I did the model call. it was like we had to come in all jeans, so I had like a jean jacket I had to borrow from a friend because I didn't have no jean jacket, and like I had some jeans on and some and I think my Tim's on, and like we had to do a walk. We had to walk, like do runway, and they'll coach us, and like they gave me so many critiques, and it's kind of crazy because you know they have a background. Deontay and Deja have like an eye. Peyton has an eye too. Peyton is just she does photography, so like she has a really good eye for taking pictures and all that stuff. And Deja is too, and Deontay's a very good coach. So Deontay will always tell me like, watch your walks. Like you like watch the way you walk. Like tell somebody to record you, or tell somebody to watch you. And then like I kind of saw what he was talking about with how could I make it better, because sometimes I would either do too much or not do enough. So it was never in the middle. So Deontay was like, you just need to fix some of the things, and you would not have those problems. So Models of the Mecca definitely gave me a lot of confidence, not just in modeling, but pretty much in my lifestyle, because now I never really had low self-esteem, but since doing modeling, it's giving me a lot more of a confidence boost, because we had to do like an assignment last semester for Christmas, and like the assignment was basically we had to show skin, and like that was kind of a weird one for me. I was kind of hesitant on it because, you know, like I said, I was the biggest guy on the team. Like all the other guys they weren't skinny, like bone skinny, but they were definitely like either skinny or kind of before the urge of like, you know, getting chubby. So I was a big guy. I'm built like a football player. I've been playing football for years, so I'm built like a football player. And I was kind of uncomfortable. Like I was talking to one of the coaches about it. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this because I'm kind of nervous. Like nobody's really seen me like that before. And they was like, just do you. Like do what you think Conrad should do. So push came to shove, out of 200 people, because at the time we had like 200 members. Now it's down to like 50 or 40. But at the time we had 200. And next thing I know, after the assignment, I made top 8 out of all those 200 people that did the assignment. Well, not all of them did it, but out of everybody did it, I made top 8. And I was surprised that I made top 8 because it took a lot to channel that. Like, I went through a lot of work trying to channel all that confidence to take those pictures of me. Like, I wasn't butt naked. I had a robe on and my jaws, but still, like, it was kind of, I've never showed nobody those pictures. Like I never showed my friends pictures of me like half naked or nothing. So I was like, I don't know if I could really do this. But when I looked at those pictures and I saw who I was and I saw how powerful that person was in that picture, I was like, damn, I look good. Like I really look good. Like I got so many critiques. Like I got so many compliments. I ain't even say critiques. I got so many compliments from doing that assignment. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to think of the word. This music is getting me. But I had so many critiques doing that assignment. I had so many compliments doing that assignment because, like I said, I was the biggest guy on the team. So the fact that I was able to do that effortlessly was just resounding. But yeah, so Models of the Mecca definitely gave me a lot of confidence in myself and what I could do. And now I can take pictures now and not be so, oh, I don't know which picture's gonna be good. Like I just like, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. But I think as a person, I think I'm really good at taking pictures, and I think I'm pretty good at modeling. And it's only from the top from here. And when they made me coach, I was surprised because I don't really have that much experience in modeling, but I did want to like branch out and help people because a lot of people helped me on the way when I was starting out on Models of the Mecca. So I definitely want to do that for people who don't really have no experience in modeling, because you don't have to have experience to do the things that you want to do. Like I didn't have experience cheerleading. I never cheerleaded a day in my life. I've never done modeling a day in my life. Dance, I've done dance since high school, so I did have some experience. But yeah, modeling, I never had no experience in that, so it took me a lot of work, and I was really hesitant because I was going against people who've been modeling for years and been doing all these like, you know, I met some people that did magazine covers and all that stuff, so I was like hesitant. But you don't have to have no experience to do this, man. Like, just do it. I promise you're not gonna regret it. So if you're coming in HU22, or if you're coming in at all, or people who just never modeled and want to model in any class, just come to our meeting that's coming up in August or September, whenever. We got you. Now, that's done with my orgs. Now let's talk about my grades. So my grades first semester. So because I was doing cheer, like I said, I would have practice basically 2 to 3 times a day, give or take. And that's not even talking about the games that's on the weekend, because they don't have weekday games. Only basketball has weekday games in college. So those Saturday games, it wasn't really that bad. Like, I had time on my hands, but I guess I still was not using my time correctly as I should have been. Because, you know, it was my first year in college. I wanted to party, kick it with people, make friends, all that stuff. So I wasn't really focused on school as much as I should have been. So first semester, I had 3 A's and like 2 C's. So my GPA was like a 2.7, 2.8. Yeah, so I wasn't really like happy with that results. Like, I had to lie to my parents that I was like a 3.2, 3.3, because I've never had nothing lower than a 3.0 ever in my life. Like, even in high school, I've never had nothing lower than 3.0. So it was just surprising to see like a 2.7. Like, I was like in shock. So second semester, I got my shit together pretty much, and I like started going to class every day, never skipping class, and I'll actually start doing my homework at home and not like wait till the day before. I actually do it in advance and stuff, and it was actually going pretty good. And then Drew Dance had to start up. We didn't start up first semester, we had to start second semester for other reasons, but when we started up, we have to focus on getting ready for recess and pep rally, because we didn't have enough time as much as everybody else who's been practicing since first semester. So practice was, so I basically stopped, like, I ain't stopped, but I didn't go to class as much as I was like January, February. Once like it hit March, I kind of started skipping class, because in college you don't have to go to class. Like, they're not gonna, I mean, it depends on your professor. All my professors pretty much was like you don't come to class, you just ain't gonna learn. But if you come to class, it doesn't really matter either way, unless, except for my biology teacher who gave us like pop quizzes. You have to go to that class, because he'll do it literally randomly. Like, he'll go a whole week or a whole month without doing it, and then the next thing you know, you'll get a text in the group chat talking about pop quiz, like, get down here like right now. So my dorm was like 15 minutes from the biology building, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna make that. So I just went right back to sleep. But my grades, for some reason, my grades did not drop as bad as the first semester. I didn't get any A's, but I also didn't get any C's. Like, I finished out with all B's. So altogether, my freshman year, I basically finished out with like a 3.0, 2.9. I can't remember what it was, but probably 2.9. But definitely, I was kind of sad at first, because I was like, damn, like, I went to college to do better, and I've been fucking up. And like, excuse my language, if someone's parents is listening or something, I don't want to like be seen as somebody that curse or whatever, but I was really like, whoa, like, my first year just went down the drain, and I literally basically just effed up. So some tips for HU22 coming in, or people that's coming into Howard for the first time. Yeah, freshman year is definitely your year to, like, you know, do what you want to do, go out, party, have fun. Just keep in mind that, like, although you have that right to, because I'm going to med school, so my medical, like, I did my research, and they said they really don't look at your freshman year like that, because, I mean, if you did good your freshman year, that's pretty good. Like, they're gonna consider that, but they're not going to really take into account your freshman year, because they know that that's the year that, like, you have that's your year to pretty much fuck up, do what you want to do, and, like, have fun and just go out. But your sophomore year, your junior year, senior year, those all matter, because those are basically going to be like, did you pick up? Like, did you do better than your freshman year, or are you doing the same, or are you doing worse? So definitely keep in mind that, like, do what you want to do at the end of the day. Not here to basically tell you what you can and can't do, but just keep in mind that school always comes first. Don't ever let your orgs or whatever you decide to join or do, don't let it stress you out, because I let cheer and dance stress me out. Modeling did not stress me out because it wasn't that much it wasn't that taxing, so it didn't stress me out at all. But because I had to do cheer and dance at the same time, it was basically stressing me out. So just keep in mind that you don't want to stress yourself out your freshman year. Yeah, you might want to do orgs, so you might want to be involved in a lot of things. But if you don't have the time management to do it, just don't do it, because it's not worth your GPA dropping, because you all start off with a 4.0. It's on you, depending on how you do in class, and if you go to class, you actually go get tutors, study, how your GPA does. So make sure that your grades don't take a hit because you want to join orgs. If you don't have the time, don't do it. If you don't have the stress, don't do it. Like, just stay away from it. But I think I pretty much covered everything to my freshman year. I pretty much love my freshman year. A lot of people, I have a few friends that said they didn't like their freshman year because they don't feel like they got involved, or they feel like they haven't done enough, or they just feel like that Howard's just not for them. And that's absolutely fine. If Howard's not for you, then Howard's just not for you. But my freshman year, I pretty much love it because I did so many things, and I don't regret none of the things I did. I don't regret doing dance, modeling, none of that, because I feel like that shaped me as a person. And I definitely recommend doing orgs if you can. Like, try to join things, try to join clubs. If you like sports, do a sports team. Like, do what you want to do, you feel me? Because it's going to look good when you decide to do other things. Like, it's showing that you're able to multitask and be able to not just go to school, but you can actually do this and do that and still keep your GPA up. So definitely do what you have to do. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much the end of this video. If I haven't covered anything that y'all need to know, please don't hesitate to comment down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, guys. It's my first time doing a storytelling, so I'm gonna do some more storytellings, because low-key it was dope just talking for 21 minutes. But yeah, so, and if you haven't subscribed, once again, what are you doing? Also, guys, if you are in Chicago and you are there's a picnic coming up July 16th, or yeah, I think it's July 16th or July 15th, I can't remember, but there's a picnic coming up, and it's for all the new kids coming in. So if you're just about to go to college, or you're just about to go to Howard, do not hesitate to go to that picnic. It's really dope. Free food, free games. You get to talk to alumni, and you get to talk to me. So why not? Why not talk to me? You feel me? So, all right, guys. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. Please don't forget to get a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do. But yeah, guys, let's get this discussion going. Peace.